In the 74th episode of Zhian Bai, Wang Lin killed Zhan Bai. Wan'er's longevity was exhausted and she died. Wang Lin saved Wan'er's life. Following Wang Lin, he returned to Yuntian sect. Zhan Bai, the god-changing monk who was massacring Yuntian sect, was frightened. He never expected that Wang Lin in everyone's mouth turned out to be the all-powerful Zheng in the fairy world. If knew that the Yuntian sect was protected by Wang Lin, he would never dare to provoke the Yuntian sect. Now that he saw Wang Lin, Zhan Bai immediately begged Wang Lin for mercy, saying that all this was a misunderstanding, and that he was reckless, and how could Wang Lin let him go? Li Muwan was almost killed by Zhan Bai. If Wang Lin hadn't arrived in time, the consequences would have been disastrous. So at this moment, Wang Lin took action directly. Wang Lin's hands quickly formed a secret like a phantom. In an instant, his fingertips shone with light, and his whole body surged with spiritual energy. He suddenly moved forward, as if a sleeping beast in the forbidden flags was awakened. Bursts of deafening roars erupted. Forbidden chi roared and surged out. These forbidden chi quickly intertwined in front of Wang Lin, condensed, and turned into one in the blink of an eye. As soon as the black spear exuding a cold aura appeared in the world, the sky and the earth suddenly changed color. It was originally sunny. In an instant, the sky was as gloomy as ink, and thick black mist surged like a tide, shrouding everything around Zhan Bai. The bugs brought here felt the terrifying aura, let out piercing screams, and fled frantically. When Zhan Bai saw this, a deep fear flashed in his eyes. Knowing that the power of this spear was beyond his ability to easily resist, he wanted to find an opportunity to retreat. But how could Wang Lin give him a chance? Wang Lin's figure flashed, he grabbed the spear like a ghost and drank the years in his mouth. Immediately he slapped the storage bag, and 9 statues flew out and quickly transformed into 9 real people in the wind, sealing Zhan Bai's retreat. Zhan Bai was horrified in his heart, but not to be outdone. He shouted loudly, and a strange thing appeared between his eyebrows. With his hands clasped together, the centipede's phantom had countless branches emerging from all over its body, wrapping him into a huge flesh cocoon. Wang Lin did not hesitate, and stabbed the flesh with his spear. The cocoon collapsed instantly, and Zhan Bai's face turned pale, and he spurted out a large mouthful of blood mixed with maggots. His body flew backwards like a kite, with its strings broken. After a fierce fight with Zhan Bai, Wang Lin killed the mass of flesh and blood. The nauseating maggots turned into ashes under his flames. In his heart, only Li Muwan saw the weakness as soon as he returned to Yuntian sect. Wang Lin, Li Muwan's face was pale and her body was shaky. When she saw Wang Lin, although there were tears of surprise in her eyes, she coughed violently and fell to the side. Wang Lin was so anxious that he came to her and hugged her body in an instant, only to find that her body was filled with death energy. Her body was extremely weak. He immediately hugged Li Muwan and began to use all his strength to convey spiritual energy to her. After 3 days and 3 nights of hard work, Li Muwan's body finally had blood. On the 3rd night, she slowly opened her eyes and saw Wang Lin, showing a happy smile. Li Muwan softly called Brother Wang and asked if he was will she leave. Wang Lin tenderly responded that he would not leave for the time being, and promised to help her conceive a baby when she gets better. Only then did Li Muwan sleep peacefully. He leaned on Wang Lin's shoulder with a happy smile on his face. Wang Lin walked out of the attic with a gloomy look on his face and asked everyone why Li Muwan's body was like this. He learned that she had failed to conceive 3 times in the past century and had taken a large amount of longevity pills, which were far beyond ordinary pill formation. Unless the monk successfully conceives a baby, he will not be able to escape reincarnation. Wang Lin knew in his heart that Li Muwan's body had reached the end of its life. Wang Lin returned to the attic, looking at the sleeping Li Muwan, and secretly vowed to help her increase her lifespan. A month later, the sect returned to its former glory. And its power even increased greatly due to the destruction of many sects in Chu state. However, Wang Lin took Li Muwan away from the Yuntian sect the day after she regained consciousness. Lu Fei and Tai Yang also followed. They abandoned the big family. The identity of the elder was only to seek the opportunity to become a god. Along the way, Wang Lin and Li Muwan walked through most of the Chu kingdom. Li Muwan had never been so happy. She accompanied Wang Lin like a little wife. Finally, they stopped in the mountains near the Immortal Relics land. Wang Lin released an immortal jade pagoda, and the pagoda instantly expanded. Zhu Yi's cultivation level. A trace of his thoughts enveloped Bailey. Lu Fei and Tai Yang felt huge pressure. And Yuanying almost collapsed. Fortunately, Wang Lin waved away the pressure. Li Muwan looked at the pagoda curiously. And Wang Lin told her the story of Zhu Yi and Tinga. Li Muwan was moved by the deep love between the two. She couldn't help but worry about the consequences of Zhu Yi going to Deluo sword sect. Under the pagoda, Wang Lin built a stone house with mountain rocks. Li Muwan was on the side to help her happy. They said that this was their new home. From then on, Wang Lin nursed Li Muwan's body every day, but her health continued to deteriorate. The number of sessions continued to increase. Li Muwan knew that her health was failing. But she still smiled and faced Wang Lin. Wang Lin firmly told her that she would not die. He also took out the 5th grade elixir he bought for her. Li Muwan was pleasantly surprised. She asked Wang Lin about these years. Wang Lin told his story in detail about the past 100 years, including the process of becoming Xingniu. He also confidently stated that with his current cultivation level, he would reach the middle stage of divine transformation in a few years. If Hongdai came to find him, he would be 70% sure that she was defeated again. Li Muwan proposed that she wanted to go back to Xiao Mohais's cave to see if Wang Lin agreed. She also said that Xiao Mohais's weapon refining pavilion was about to auction the 6th grade. He wanted to take her to buy the elixir. He knew that Li Muwan could only increase his longevity by conceiving a baby. And the elixir of the 6th grade elixir was the key to her physical recovery. Wang Lin and others left the valley, leaving the pagoda in place. Through ancient teleportation, the formation went to the Demon Xiao Sea. In the Demon Xiao Sea, they first came to the former headquarters of the Fighting Evil sect, and saw that the former Tsanglong was incomplete, and the Fighting Evil sect had it was in ruins, with only a few low-level monsters left. Li Muwan recalled the time when he and Wang Lin came here. They went to the cave abode, only to find that the mountain range where the cave abode was located had disappeared. Li Muwan was a little disappointed, and the death energy on his body became stronger. But Wang Lin did not let it go. She was disappointed that he used the power of the God Transformation Monk to reappear the mountain peaks and caves. Li Muwan saw the familiar the cave was as happy as a little girl. She pulled Wang Lin and recalled every detail of the past. Wang Lin smiled and said nothing. After staying in the cave for 3 days, they left for the demonic city. This trip to the Demon Sea made Li Muwan feel less dead. Wang Lin was also a little relieved. 8 days later, they arrived at Mo Ni City, checked into the inn. And Tai Yang went to the artifact refining pavilion to bring back the 7 days later to Wang Lin. For the past 7 days, Wang Lin accompanied Li Muwan around the city, as if he had returned to the carefree days of his youth. Finally, the auction began. The first floor of the largest 3-story pagoda-shaped palace in Demon Ni City was packed with seats. Wang Lin and his party entered with the invitation. The middle-aged man, who once entertained Wang Lin to buy elixir prescriptions, recognized them immediately and respectfully invited them to the 3rd floor. This move aroused the surprise and curiosity of the surrounding monks. Everyone looked at them. Wang Lin seemed to have no spiritual power fluctuations, just like a mortal. Li Muwan was in the late stage of pill formation and was weak. However, Lu Fei and Tai Yang were great monks in the late nascent soul stage. But they were willing to follow them. Wang Lin, this shocked everyone. Under the guidance of the middle-aged man, Wang Lin and his party came to the private room on the third floor. The middle-aged man Z is well aware of Wang Lin's extraordinary ability. Back then, he learned from an old man in the late nascent soul stage that Wang Lin was probably a monk in the transformation stage. Transformation monks were a being that no one dared to provoke in the sea of demon cultivation. How could the weapon refining pavilion be as big as it is now? Because there was a monk in the transformation stage who was in charge. The middle-aged man reported the matter to the ancestor in the pavilion and said no more. He was in a cave tens of thousands of miles away from Demon Ni City. A white-haired old man learned that a suspected god transformation monk appeared and disappeared instantly. This man was the old man riding a gluttonous beast that Wang Lin met during his pilformation period. In the private room on the third floor of the Demon Ni City auction, Wang Lin and Li Muwan talked softly. Li Muwan's face was filled with happiness, and her eyes were full of tenderness. Lu Fei and Tai Yang were sitting cross-legged and meditating by the door. Since they followed Wang Lin, they had received guidance and seized all the time to practice and focus on attacking the gods. Because there was not much life left. Suddenly a spiritual consciousness swept across from the private room on the left. Lu Fei and Tai Yang immediately opened their eyes and counterattacked, scattering the opponent's consciousness. But then, many people from the opponent's consciousness attacked again. And there were cold snorts from Lu Fei and Tai Yang. Although Fei and Qian's consciousness was broken, they sneered and told Wang Lin that the other party was the late nascent soul Dzogchen, and not the transformed god. The purple-robed and white-haired late nascent soul Dzogchen old man rushed away angrily and opened the door. But Wang Lin glanced at him, frightened after retreating. He realized that Wang Lin was a monk who transformed into gods, and he quickly apologized. Wang Lin felt that the old man looked familiar. Before he thought about the key figures in the auction, the white-haired old man who owned the Taoist beast came. He recognized Wang Lin at a glance. And the two of them looked familiar. Normally talking about the past of Broken Star Chaos, the white-haired old man secretly tested Wang Lin's identity and confirmed that it was because of his special magical power. At this time, the auction on the first floor began. At first, the auction of magic weapons and elixirs was very popular. The purple-robed old man Qiu Siping stood awkwardly outside the private room. Wang Lin waved to him to come in. The white-haired old man asked, but Wang Lin did not respond, and instead reminisced with Qiu Siping. Only then did Qiu Siping realize that the person in front of him was Wang Lin, and he had transformed. God. The white-haired old man also remembered that he had coveted the strange power in Wang Lin's body and wanted to take him as his disciple. Now that Wang Lin was similar to himself in cultivation, his past thoughts disappeared. The white-haired old man asked Wang Lin what he was looking for, and learned that it was a 6th-grade elixir recipe. With an expression of embarrassment, he said that this was a consignment item, and that he had no control over it. Wang Lin bluntly said that he couldn't exchange it, so he grabbed it and took a rubbing. At this time, the auction for the 6th-grade elixir began, and he had to use high-grade spiritual stones or magic weapons to bid. The auction site was instantly quiet. Many monks began to bid for the elixir. Li Muwan nervous, Wang Lin patted her hand and looked calmly towards the first floor. A fierce battle over the 6th-grade elixir was about to take place. Whether he could successfully take the elixir to save Li Muwan's life was full of suspense. This video will end here.